How are you feeling? You got John Rigg'd here, and this came to me labeled defective. It literally says defective on there. That's not going to stop me from trying. This is open cart surgery. It's a little video series I made up a long time ago when I was just like, I got broken games, I'm going to try to fix them. When I say fix them, sometimes it's cleaning them, sometimes it's doing some manipulation of the boards and the stuff and the thing, and I don't know, man. Yes, very technical. Hey, let me give a quick shout out too. This game came to me from J Rock the Game Rocker. I've known this dude for a long time on YouTube. He sent me a while back, actually. I've had these for a while. He sent me a bag full of games. We did a cereal trade because there are some breakfast cereals that aren't available in Canada, and likewise, Canada has some cereals that aren't available in the United States. I love Shreddies. We worked out a trade, and he also sent over a bag full of broken games. This happens to be one of them. Let's pop it in, see what it looks like. If it's not working, we'll fix it. Maybe. That is not the sign for maybe. Maybe. For this, I'm going to use the Super Retro Trio 3 Plus because it's still plugged in. Nope. That means it's on. But then there's supposed to be a Nintendo logo there. Oh, well, let's check it out. Just to remove all doubt, we have the old 1-Up card. Comes with the fluid here. This is 99% isopropic alcohol, or whatever that stuff's called. What is it called? Pharmaceutical grade isopropyl alcohol. No added water. Love it. There's a fluid side, there's a dry side, and this... I wish these things had a counter on them so I could see exactly how many times I've used this, because it's been a lot. However... this thing still breathes life to new games. I'm going to do this first, because it's the easiest thing to do, and then if this doesn't work, we always have a plan B, don't we? There, it's on the Super Nintendo setting. And... nothing. Dude. Alright, well fine. We'll open it. If you want to open up your Super Nintendo games, including Nintendo 64 games, and Game Boy games, and a lot of other games too, I use a 3.8mm security bit. Sometimes you can call it a game bit, and it'll pop up for you. And this might be a question for you too. If you know of a company that makes these that I can personalize, I would love to get a John Rigg'd game bit. I think that'd be an awesome thing to give away at conventions. Now, if you're curious, this is what this board looks like. This is Super Mario World. A whole lot going on here. The ROM itself, the game itself, is right here. The rest of the stuff is just added. You know what the battery, of course, is. And you can see the pins at the bottom. Looks pretty grungy. I bet we could clean those up. So if you're looking to clean up those pins, we have something called Brasso. Wait a minute. We have a new challenger. Suggested to me from Rock Solid Productions, never mind the Brasso, we have something called Bright Boy. Now, according to Gary from Rock Solid Productions, according to him, this works a lot like Brasso, but it's not nearly as tarnative. That's not a real word. It's not really as harsh. And he said a little bit goes a long way. This big old bottle here, this will last you basically a lifetime. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. My first time using it ever. I hope it works. And even if it doesn't work, I'm glad I got a chance to use this here. Oh, I can never pull these off in one sitting. He also said, whatever you do, don't take a whiff. I don't smell anything. Oh, I can see Wi-Fi now. Alright, so unlike Brasso, this stuff, A, you can dip. You're not trying to squirt it onto your Q-tip like I used to have to do. And he said, doesn't leave a residue. Whoa! Dude! You can see immediate results! Dude, like, seriously. Wow, hold on. Whoa! You need to see what I just saw. I feel like that surgeon from the first Batman movie. It's like, you see what tools I have to work with. Alright, let me just do it right in the middle there. Just a little bit. Dude, right? Whoa. Yeah, and I didn't even like dry it off or anything. Like there's no white residue that that Brasso gives you. Yo, I'm like, I'm amazed. All right. Well, Gary, thank you for the Bright Boy. Whether this works or not, holy moly. All right, I'm sold on this. Never mind Brasso. Never mind the first 50 videos or however many I've done of this where I actually use Brasso. Never mind the Brasso. grab some of this. I, again, linked in the description below. This is the new legitness from here on out. In fact, get a good look at this. This is probably the last time you'll ever see this in any of my videos. And if you're going to pop it in just with the chips, you can just face it backwards for Super Nintendo games. Genesis games and Nintendo games, the chips will face forward, towards you. Forward. But you can just put it right in there. Oh, and it's not brought to you by Bright Boy, although it seems like it is by this time. And again, even if this doesn't work, man, I'm really impressed with that Bright Boy. I'm going to have a chance to check that out. Hey, there we go. That's a good-looking sign. That's a good-looking game right there. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Cleans, polishes, protects for silver, brass, copper, chrome, stainless steel, and aluminum. Doesn't say anything about video games, but I am. Well, there you go. Used to say defective. In fact, now I can remove the sticker. Is no longer defective. All right, got another one working. As always, thank you for watching. And if you have any broken carts you want me to try to fix on this channel, I do have my mailing address in the About section of my channel. If you do include anything, or if you do send anything, make sure you include a note that can give you a shout out or plug your channel or whatever the case is. I'm just hoping that I can get some of these working. So if you have any broken games you want to donate to the channel, make sure you check that out, all right? I'll actually do 20 seconds at the end of this video that talk about the different things that you're seeing here. Some video that you should watch if you haven't done so already. This is a playlist. If you like open cart surgery, click this. You'll see all the open cart surgery videos. How about that for the subscription thing? If you haven't done so yet, subscribe. And then that's for Patreon. I appreciate every donation I can get for this channel. It keeps the channel alive. If you haven't done so yet, consider being a Patreon. I appreciate all the support I can get. Has that been 20 seconds?